everyone, it's Danny, and today's video is going to be an Empties video. And I wasn't going to do Empties videos, I was going to just post on my blog Empties posts every now and again, because I don't know, I just find Empties videos can be a bit weird. I don't know whether people like them or not. Some people say that they find it quite boring if people haven't used up a lot of makeup and things like that, and because I don't use up that much makeup I was going to just not do them, but I thought why not just do a video so that you can let me know whether you do want to see it in video form or blog post form in the future. So this month I have used up an awful lot of samples, so I will talk about the samples a lot more in the blog post which will be going along with this video. So in this video I'll just talk to you about all the full-size products which I've used up, and the first thing is this Soap & Glory Sugar Crush body wash, and I used this up probably about a month ago, but I do really miss it already. I'm using up another shower gel at the moment, so I haven't repurchased it, but I definitely would. It's just a really nice refreshing shower gel. It's quite moisturising and it's quite creamy and it does foam up pretty nicely, but it's really zingy at the same time, so it really refreshes you and wakes you up. So I do really like this, and this bottle is absolutely huge. I think I had this for about a year and I didn't use it for the whole year, but I think it took me a good 6 months to actually use this up. So yeah, love this and definitely recommend it. Sticking with the body care theme, and the next product which I've used up is the Soap & Glory The Righteous Butter, and this is just a smaller size, but I literally scraped every last bit out of this. I absolutely loved it. It's a really nice warming cream, I'd say. It's got a really nice vanilla-y scent. Maybe it's quite a typical Soap & Glory scent, but it's really nice to use. I like to use this in the evening because it is quite thick, but it does sink in really quickly once you've rubbed it in, and it leaves you feeling really soft and smooth. And I find that when I use this I only have to moisturise every couple of days, although I am quite lazy, so I probably could do with doing it more often, but I find that once every few days with this is enough for me. And I do have the full size already, although I didn't purchase it, but I would repurchase this if I needed to. Moving on to skincare, and I have quite a few skincare products which I've used up, most of them being cleansers. And the first one is the Bioderma H2O Micellar Water, and I'm sure all of you have heard of this. Every blogger seems to use it or has owned it at some point, and I do really love it. I have another bottle in my stash back there somewhere, and I do really enjoy using it. It's not the most, I don't know, interesting product. It's just a micellar water which you use to remove your makeup, but it is one of the nicer ones. I feel like it does leave my skin feeling really clean and really fresh. It doesn't leave any film on the skin, and it does remove the bulk of my makeup, so I definitely recommend this. I do like the L'Oreal one. I did write a review on the L'Oreal one on my blog, so I'll link that down below, and I do like it, but it does leave your skin feeling like it still has cleanser on it, whereas this doesn't do that. So it depends whether you're wanting a budget version or one that's a bit more effective. So yeah, definitely love this, and I think I would repurchase it. I'm not sure. If I went to France I would definitely repurchase it, but I'm not sure I would order it again online because it is a little bit more expensive. The next cleanser which I used up was the one that I was using in the morning, and it is the Super Facialist by Una Brennan Rose Hydrate Calming Creamy Cleanser, and I think I mentioned this in one of my favourites videos. I'm not sure, but I did absolutely love it and I would repurchase it, but I am trying to use up some other products at the moment. But it's just a really nice simple cream cleanser. It has a really subtle rose scent which is just really pleasurable to use. I just find that when you massage it in, it just smells really nice and it feels really nice on the skin, and it's really hydrating. It does leave my skin feeling really cleansed, but it feels almost like I've already moisturised afterwards, which is lovely because I do have quite dehydrated skin. I did occasionally use this in the evenings as well if I didn't want a heavy balm cleanser, and it was really nice for that. So I definitely recommend this as just a really good all-round cleanser to have in your stash. The next cleanser is cheating a little bit because I do have probably a couple of uses left, but I thought I'd throw it in here because I probably won't do another Empties video for a while. And it is the Emma Hardie Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm, and this is just probably my favourite cleansing balm I've ever tried. I've tried a couple of others, but this is definitely my favourite. There's still a little bit in here so you can see it's a sort of yellowy, balmy texture. It feels really nice when you apply it to the skin. It's so moisturising, but it really cleanses the skin as well. I don't find any other cleanser cleanses my skin as well as this one does, but it doesn't leave it feeling stripped. It feels really moisturised and nourished, and it gives your skin such a lovely glow, which I absolutely love because my skin can be quite sallow where it is dehydrated. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. I do already have another one. I'm sharing the jumbo size with my mum once this has run out. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this, and I definitely recommend it. It is expensive, but I think it's worth it. And then the final skincare product is a moisturiser, and it is the Clarins Daily Energizer Cream, and you may remember this from my skincare routine video which I put up last year, I think, because this was my favourite moisturiser for a long time, and I did scrape every last bit I could out of this because it was amazing and I didn't want it to end. But what it's like, I would say it's quite a thick cream, but it does sink in really quickly and it doesn't feel like you have loads of product on your face afterwards, and it gives you such an amazing glow. And it's a type of moisturiser that really nourishes your skin without making it feel really clogged or anything like that. So I would say this would be great for all skin types, but definitely dehydrated skins or more drier skins. But even if you're a bit combination, so you have some dry patches and some oily patches, this would still work really great for you. And yes, I would definitely repurchase this. On to one hair thing, and I wanted to include this although it is a sample, but I thought I'll include it in the video rather than the sample post because it is quite a large sample, and it is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender. And this is a primer for your hair. Basically you apply it before you apply any styling products and before you style your hair, and it just keeps your hair in the style for a lot longer, and it stops it from getting frizzy if it's humid or a bit damp out, and it also helps your hair to stay less greasy for longer. It acts as sort of a built-in dry shampoo, which is really great. And I have purchased the full size of this, and it was in my hair care routine video. I do absolutely love this and I do rely on it now, because when my hair's curly and I straighten it every day, sometimes I don't like to straighten the whole thing. I do still need to straighten my fringe because that does get a bit wet when I wash my face, but the rest of my hair I don't really have to bother with all that much, which is great. And I only need to wash my hair probably once or twice a week, which is amazing for me because I'm so lazy. On to makeup, and I actually have 4 makeup bits to share with you, and the first 2 are mascaras. And the first one is the Revlon Grow Luscious mascara, and this was in my previous video, the Get Ready With Me I did, but I've decided now that it really does just need to go. It's not completely dried up, but I do think it is a lot drier than it used to be. It's got a really lovely big wand, and it's probably my favourite mascara that I've tried so far. It just really lengthens your lashes and makes them really volumized, but it's not too much for the daytime, but it can really be built up then for the evening, so that your lashes look almost fake. Not they look fake, but they look to the volumized to the extent that they could be fake, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I do really love this, and I have had this for probably about 9 months and it's still not dry, so I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a drugstore mascara which works well. Oh my god, I just can't talk today. And then the second mascara is a little bit smaller. It is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and I didn't like this all that much. I did like it at first, but once it started to dry up, the brush just sort of got clogged with product and it didn't really apply anything, and it just made lots of product fall down underneath my eyes rather than actually clinging to the lashes. So I wasn't too pleased with that, but when I did first get it, it was really nice. So if you are the type of person that uses bottom mascara all of the time, then you will really like this, because I find if you did use it every single day, then it would get used up within about 3 months, which is when I found it sort of dried out a little bit. But where I used it maybe twice a week, I didn't think I got enough use out of it to fully appreciate it. So yeah, I do like this, but I probably wouldn't buy it again because it was about £11 and I didn't get all that much use out of it. And then the last 2 products are both eyebrow products, and this is basically my eyebrow routine right here. The first one is the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and I have the shade Dark Brunette. I have already repurchased this, and you've probably seen it in basically every single Get Ready With Me and tutorial I've done since I purchased it, because I do absolutely love it. It's got, you won't be able to see, I don't think there's not anything left in this at all. It's just got a sort of triangular nibbed pencil on one end, which is quite waxy but still glides over the skin really nicely, and then on the other end you have a spoolie, which is really handy for brushing through your brows before you apply the powder or the pencil, and then afterwards just to brush out any excess. So yeah, I definitely love this, and it's the best thing I've found for filling in my eyebrows. I'm not actually wearing it today. I have the Sleek eyebrow pencil on because I was trying to compare them, but I do still definitely prefer this, and I have repurchased it and I will continue to repurchase it no matter the price, because I know this is really expensive, but I don't think I could live without it now. And then the final product is the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, and I just used this on my brows and it was an amazing brow gel. It held them in place really well, and it really helps to comb through them and make sure they were in a really good position and brush out any excess powder, and they didn't look crispy when I used this, and there was no sort of flaky white patches or anything. And yeah, this was just a really effective brow gel which lasted all day and kept them in exactly the position I wanted. But I'm not sure I would repurchase it. I think this was my second one, but where I don't order from e.l.f. anymore, I'm not sure I would repurchase it because I don't really want to pay postage for a product which is like £1 or £2. But if I do decide to order from them, I might order some brushes from them, and I would definitely repurchase it at the same time, or if I ever see a free shipping code or anything like that. So I do recommend this, and if you do ever order from e.l.f., I would definitely definitely recommend throwing it into your basket. Okay, so that's everything. They were all of the products I've used up. I will link the blog post down below so you can see all the samples I've used up, because I do like to use up samples and I want to write about them, because obviously a sample is meant to tell you whether you would buy the product or whether you wouldn't. So I want to tell you whether I do want to buy the product from the sample, and there are quite a few that I do actually want to buy and are on my wish list. So yeah, I'll link that down below, and I'll write all the products which I mentioned in this video down below as well, along with all my usual links and everything like that. Let me know in the comment section any products which you've used up recently and want to repurchase and absolutely love, or any products which you've used up and really don't want, or you couldn't even finish using them up because they were so rubbish, because obviously I want to know what to steer clear of. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to see more of my videos. I did want to say that I don't think I'm going to be sticking to an upload schedule for the next couple of months. I do try and upload on Thursdays and Sundays, but you may have noticed over the past couple of weeks I haven't been able to stick to that, and that's because one, my boyfriend has moved really far away, so I've been trying to see him when I can, and sometimes I forget to film before I go, and then obviously I can't film while I'm there. And I also have a lot of coursework to do for college, and I do have exams coming up, so I can't really put YouTube first at the moment. But I will still be uploading twice a week, but just not on specific days. It might be on a Wednesday and a Saturday, or it might be on a Sunday and a Thursday. I don't know, it'll be on whichever day I can upload on, but it will be twice a week. So yeah, I really hope you don't mind that, and do subscribe to see all of my videos when I do upload, and I'll see you next time. Bye!